So, surprise, I actually missed out on the live stream for the Xbox Games Showcase that happened like hours ago. It was supposed to go off at 10 a.m., and I wasn't home from work until 10 a.m., so that is my fault. But thankfully, because of the people at IGN, there was a playlist of just about everything that was released. So, quick spoiler ahead. There are these games, and in a very fun way, by going through this playlist instead of rewatching like the stream, all the meat and potatoes of the stream is in here, and we're gonna go ahead and just go in it step by step. This will be a lot shorter than what I would have done for the live stream for the Xbox Showcase. Let's go here. There's been news regarding Xbox making their their foothold in the mobile game community, and this is what I'm excited. I'm excited for this. Look how cool this is. That's probably like Jeff. Probably Jeff. A little stretched out cube of lights. The form function looks really cool for what it is, because we've had this form function before with like a previous Rogue device, and I think it looks to be like, I don't know, just from looks alone, if looks could kill, a dedicated PlayStation button. Rogue Ally has been known to be a really good company, so I will place my bets on that. And it does look like, in a very funny way, it does look like Xbox controller cut in half, and that's okay. It's not trying to compete with the Switch, and it has functions on the sides which is really accessible. Again, it's too bad we're not getting actual news of Hollow Knight, Silksong, and we're only getting clips of these. Stream from the cloud. There's a dedicated button, which is really cool. That'll go straight to the Xbox store. Okay, so you can do multiple apps, including the Xbox store. You can go to Steam, it looks like. So you can go on the BattleNet. You can play the game that you're playing, or you can switch the menus to BattleNet or Steam. Allegedly, Discord. You can have Discord and this on at the same time, so it's a personal computer in the palm of your hand. And Xbox as well. Nice buttons. I want to get my hands on one of these just to really figure out how this plays, because that the AMD AI might be fun to. I don't know anything about it, but it looks cool. Rogue Ally has always been a good company to work with or to like follow. So holiday this year, so end of this year, this is going to be released, and it's really cool. But let's see what we can get in terms of more details regarding the Rogue Ally. Better.
Your gaming no matter where you buy or play. So we're building an Xbox experience designed for players, not locked to a single store or tied to one device. The Xbox Ally is an Xbox you can hold in your hands.
This should be good,
bringing
right?
together the power of Xbox and the freedom of Windows. On this Xbox, you can play games across your entire library, including all the Windows PC game stores, from Xbox and BattleNet to Steam, GOG, and Ubisoft Connect.
GOG.
And
Ubisoft.
the highly anticipated BattleNet to
again?
Steam Air Library, including of Windows. On this Xbox, you can play games across your entire library, including all the Windows PC game stores, from Xbox and Battle.net to Steam, GOG, and Ubisoft Connect.
The fact that they said Steam sounds like a good thing. That for whatever chips they have in here, they're going to let you use your Steam library and your Xbox library. So they're trying to compress what would be a person's $1,000, $1,500 computer into the form factor of a handheld. That sounds really cool. I'm just worried about the battery life at this point, or like the device's capacity for it.
And the highly anticipated Hollow Knight Silksong will be available at launch and in Game Pass when the Ally releases later this year. In fact, every new game you see in today's show will be playable on the Xbox Ally.
I will say,
we have always wanted you to have the unique experience of Xbox on any screen. That's why we're investing in Xbox Play Anywhere. Whether you're playing on console, PC, smart TV, any Windows Hands Play Anywhere. On any screen. That's why we're investing in Xbox Play Anywhere. Whether you're playing on console, PC, smart TV, or any Windows handheld like the new Xbox Ally, the Xbox experience roams with you.
That's
your
pretty good.
Library, progression, friends, and achievements. There are over 1,000 Xbox Play Anywhere games on Xbox today.
I will say what's really cool is the idea that if this is true, I may be saving up money for a rogue Xbox Ally. Because what that means for me is that I can... Because if I can cross-play... If I can cross-save between my PC and my rogue Ally Xbox, that means I can play games like Expedition 33 and speed run the extra content so I can do main content things on stream. So if I was playing Persona 3 Reloaded, I can bulldoze the side content and only stream whenever like we get main content available for you guys, like as an example. Or if I was like trying to level up or grind out games, I can do it on the rogue Xbox Ally instead of like wasting people's time on stream.
And every new game you see in today's show from our partners and our studios is Xbox Play Anywhere. And because it's Xbox...
Actually, even in this case, if I had a rogue Xbox Ally right now, that means I could have been playing through New Game Plus up until the events of Overture, but we don't get that today. But that's okay.
Xbox, you can always have access to Game Pass with a diverse lineup of games from the biggest franchises to critically acclaimed indie hits. This is the freedom we believe players should have. Any game, anywhere. And we are giving it our all every day to make this vision real. But it all comes back to the games. From Dead to Rights on the original Xbox to Armored Core 6, our relationship with Bandai Namco Entertainment has stood the test of time. We both believe in bringing amazing experiences to players around the world, and their next game does exactly that. From Rebel Wolves Studio, this is a story-rich action RPG steeped in dark fantasy that I can't wait for you to explore. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
So, I like the idea of Xbox joining the handheld console wars, because I have a Switch and I'm happy for the Switch, but I didn't get the Switch on my own if it weren't for my brother who bought me Pokemon. I honestly would have gone through my life without a Switch if it weren't for my brother giving me a Pokemon game. So we also have a lot of games revealed. Those were revealed of The Blood of Dawnwalker, which is like a vampire RPG. There's Invincible Versus, which in actual hindsight might not be a bad idea. Like it sounds fun. So let's hold on. Let me see. I want to check out this button. Okay, let's check it out for its own sake. Let's check out Invincible Verse because the idea sounds fun. Because my understanding, it's a fighting game. So do you ever need a reason to fight?
This is ridiculous. Please, come on.
How much of a Skybound? I always had the impression that Skybound was the new Tale series company.
Had enough yet?
No, Dad, not even close.
This is pretty cool, I will say that. Jeez. That's quite... Damn, that's the kind of beat up on Invincible
I hope you'd understand why I
didn't
had
see
to do
in the
this.
show.
Accept our rule or die.
I'd like to propose a third option.
Okay.
I'm not your son anymore. I'm the guy who's going to throw you off this planet for good. I
Okay.
trusted you.
This feels a lot like Mortal Kombat. This feels a lot like Invincible. Like Injustice, I mean, sorry.
Ready to bleed? This is over. All right, coming through.
Yeah, this feels a lot like the Injustice game, honestly. A 3v3 tag team like combat game. Seems kind of fun.
Need a hand? Might want to look up.
See how you like this? It's an army.
I am ending you. I see it all now.
Pretty dope. Okay. You know, that's kind of pretty cool. It's the idea that we get a new fighting game, and it just so happens to be in the same flavor. It feels like it's in the same flavor as Injustice 1 and 2, with like a spice that is like the visceral attacks from Mortal Kombat. Like the finishers feels a lot like Mortal Kombat, so that's pretty exciting. Like, I'm willing to try it out, but I don't know if we'll release a demo or not. Let's see what else. We also have Grounded, which is a survival game. I like that. Ninja Gaiden. We get new information on Ninja Gaiden 4, which is, according to the community, is gonna feel a lot like Devil May Cry 4. So we'll check this out. I'm excited. This is only a minute.
Watch your back,
Yakumo, that's the name.
You're a wanted criminal now.
I'll kill the Dark Dragon myself. It's my mission. My duty as a Raven Ninja.
As a Raven. Bow staff? Oh, that's an interesting. A transforming bow staff.
Breaking the Dark Dragon
That's really
free
cool.
has its consequences.
Wait, is that the same weapon? Okay.
This is it.
Sayori.
Ryu,
Oh, hey, yo.
there's something I need your help with.
The dragon sword, I think? I'm trying to look at his equipment. Oh, it's not the dragon sword, okay. Oh, it is, with the dragon gem inside of it. Okay. Oh, that's a problem right there. Oh, the weapon transforms on his own. Okay. So that means this new guy's weapon is gonna have multiple modes. Dark Dragon is yours. Is it yours to subdue? Okay, you get Yakumo weapon skins for Divine Blade, Divine Rod, Divine Rapier, Divine Chest. So you have the options for dual blades, a standard sword, you get a hammer. I don't know if that's a spear, and then big ol' arms. Okay, that's really cool for you. You have 2 different skins. Ryu's has another weapon skin. Blade of the Archfiend is another skin. Oh, cool. The legendary Black Falcon skin is based on Ninja Gaiden 3. We're going to play Ninja Gaiden 3 on the channel. That's really fun. And then just skins in general. Descendant Yakumo. So Yakumo has weapon skins for the weapons that we're going to get later on. October 21st this year, so that's really cool. Let's run that back. I'm excited. And let's mute this for a second because I want to see it in its glory. Because what I like is the fact that we get another footprint into Ninja Gaiden as a franchise, because we already have Ninja Gaiden 2 Black that is available. It was shadow dropped like a ninja would, and for this premise, it looks like another entity similar to the Dark Fiend, to the Greater Fiends being released. In this case, it's a dragon, but it could also be a demon in the form of a dragon. But I do like the idea that all this, the problems that they're facing, is because of this particular sword. And so, much like how in the first Ninja Gaiden game, all the problems that they were facing is because of one particular weapon to start off with. And you know what? The fact that we see the white, now that we see the blonde, there's the blonde guy, there's Yakumo in the background of that one. So wait, hold on. That's interesting because like in the background right there, we see the blonde guy from the earlier clips we just saw today, and Yakumo's on her other shoulder. So again, we don't know completely the premise of this story, but my understanding from just watching the trailer and the combat alone tells me that Yakumo is using a set of weapons that are transformative, and it's like that spear lance. That spear transforms apparently into a hammer like later on in the video. So he has a lot of visceral, bloody attacks. I know that much. And that's really cool that he has his own set of weapons in a very similar way that when you play Devil May Cry, Nero has his own set of equipment that's strictly different from Dante. In this case, I don't know what he has in store, but those three are coming together because of like a dark dragon that's like circling the city. So we're fighting techno ninjas or techno infected spawns. So okay, so we went from having a drill lance to a standard bow staff, and then now we have a hammer attachment that the weapon transforms into, which is what I'm understanding the weapon's doing, which again, pretty cool. So it's very, like, all these games from Ninja Gaiden are always combo specific because certain weapons, certain techniques like the user drop is accessed through combos. Okay, so we have the, does he transform? Okay, cool, he can charge his weapon mid-combat. That's really cool. Okay. And then we have the guest appearance of Ryu Hayabusa, but I don't understand why. In terms of lore, I don't personally understand why the dragon sword is in a special sword scabbard, because when you look at the back of Ryu Hayabusa, there's almost like a special attachment to that scabbard, and I don't know why it's there. But I'm wondering if it's just special equipment to go against the new enemies that he's never been against before. That's my understanding, or like my questioning or analysis based on watching this. And there's the classic Izuna drop, which is what we love from our tried and true ninja. We have shurikens followed by this. It's not swallow step, but yeah, like no, like the scabbard looks very weird on him, like it's. Oh, shadow clones, nice. That's a blood art, right? But again, we see the we see the dragon. We see it's like the normal dragon sword. However, it should be a regular scabbard on the dragon sword. Yeah, is there a reason we get a special scabbard for it? And throughout the game, it switches between the true dragon sword and the regular dragon sword, because at the edge, on the hilt of the dragon sword, it was glowing. It normally glows bright purple when the dragon gem is connected into it. Ooh, we got a goo shark monster. That's really cool. We get an Oni Buddha, which tracks within the realm of the Ninja Gaiden franchise, because we fight something similar within Ninja Gaiden 2 Black already, and we're going to experience that in Ninja Gaiden 3. Haven't played Ninja Gaiden 3 yet, but I will play it. This will be played prior to this, I hope. Okay, cool. So his regular sword does it's a what is it? It's a switch army weapon, because his regular samurai sword or ninja sword transformed into the spear lance just now. So it's a blend of technology and ninjutsu ingenuity that they're transforming between regular weapons and our hammer from earlier and the spear just now, which is really cool. I think that's really neat. I think that is really neat. And yeah, what else catches my eye from the Xbox showcase that I slept through? I mean, I've played Super Meat Boy when I was younger, like a couple years ago. I know that much. There's a whole thing with the showcase and the Outer Worlds. That's great. I got bored and never finished the first game. Official. Did I watch that? I feel like I watched the overview already. Okay. So, there's Indiana Jones DLC. That's great. Clockwork Revolution, I think, is Ocean's 11 with the time travel mechanic. Solo leveling. Let's check that out. Overtime. Okay. Because I thought this game was a multiplayer. It was a mobile game. But it looks to be a whole lot different. Oh, that looks fun. He has different weapon classes. There's a bowgun. There's twin daggers. Okay. Oh, nice. You can play co-op with your friends. That's really cool. Nice. There's multiple weapons that you can equip to your Sun Jin-Woo. That's really cool. Oh, you become Virgil in this? That's really cool. Hell yeah. Okay, that's really fun actually. There's no better way to attract gamers than to make them feel cool in the game that they're playing. That's how you bring someone into your game, is to make them feel cool. You know, that's just really cool. It comes on Xbox and Xbox what? PC. I think it's PC, but point being, if it comes on to Xbox PC, I'm gonna try it out. But that'll be fun. There's Call of Duty. There's Tony Hawk. Elder Scrolls, Keepers. Okay, if I remember correctly, this is just a trailer for Xbox, for Final Fantasy VII Remake to come into the Xbox platform finally. Oh, let's check this out. And I'm really sorry if I'm not showing the excitement that you think I should have. Okay, but again, it's the idea that we're going back to Persona games, and I'm honestly all for it. It's the idea that, because just earlier in the past few years, we recently just did Persona 3 Reload, where we are revisiting the Persona 3 game for modern audiences, and now we're back in Persona 4 for the modern audience. And I like the fact that, again, this trailer has no gameplay provided, but the quality of this preview as it is a it's a sign that they're pulling assets and engines that they used in the previous game into this one, and that's really cool. I may be using the wrong vocabulary, but that's how I'm feeling. But if you guys don't know what Persona 4 is, Persona 4 is a situation where you are in a rural town. You're in a rural town in the outskirts of Japan, and there's a rumor where at midnight, when it's raining, if you see somebody on the TV, that it's your one true love, that you'll see your soulmate if it's raining at midnight. If you turn on the TV at midnight on a rainy day. But the reality is, it's a murder. This is a murder mystery, to where every few months someone gets kidnapped, and it's your job with you and your friends to go save that victim, and that's really cool. And I do like that they're following the R motif. So this is going to be called, instead of Persona 4 Golden, Persona 4, we get Persona 4 Revival, which is really cool. I like the fact that they're maintaining the motif of the R at the end of it, but it's unlikely they're even going to try and do a Persona 5 thing. That's going to be the weird thing. If they do a weird Persona 5 remake, that's too soon. But okay, cool. Xbox PC. Oh, it's according to this, I didn't notice that. Right here it says, so because of the announcement of the Rogue Xbox Ally, what's behind my screen right now is telling you, hold on, that this game will be available to play Xbox Anywhere, so on your console, on your computer, or on the Rogue Ally, and it says it's going to be available on Xbox Game Pass. That is really cool. I'm excited for that. That's really good. That is on Xbox Game Pass, so that means it'll join the library of Persona 3 Reload. But that also means I need to quickly hurry up and play. What's the word I'm looking for? I need to hurry up and finish my gameplay for Persona 3 Reload. But yeah, that is my personal highlights of the Xbox showcase that I missed out on. So yeah, that is pretty cool. But that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. That's it. Bye-bye.